Hello! We're here today in Great Missenden to film our second vlog.
Come and join us on a wild and wonderful adventure to find out more about Roald Dahl and his beautiful home.
Yeah, we're here in Great Missenden in Buckinghamshire, visiting the Roald Dahl Museum and Story Centre. What was your favourite Roald Dahl story growing up?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Mine is probably Matilda. I think the characters are great in it. I always thought Miss Trunchbull was scary, but now I just think she's an amazing, funny character.
She is. And is it because you like writing children's books?
It is, and I believe you like writing children's books as well.
I love writing children's books. Are you a children's author?
I am. Are you?
What? So am I.
What a coincidence.
Anyway, we're going to go to the museum, so come and join us.
Come and join us, let's go. To the Roald Dahl Museum. As you can see there, showing proudly that this year is Roald Dahl's 100th anniversary. Right, let's go.
Celebrating 100 years of Roald Dahl. And not only has he inspired me and Lawrence, he's also inspired David Walliams. And his new book has been #1 for 4 weeks in a row. Congratulations, David. Beautiful picture.
A beautiful picture. He's a big dog lover. I'm a big dog lover as well.
Yeah, what kind of dogs do you have?
I don't have any.
Oh, we have a border collie.
I used to have a border collie called Alfie.
Really?
I did. He was lovely.
That's nice. I have a dog called Ebbs.
Ebbs.
Ebony.
Ebony. So Roald Dahl was born in 1916, so when he would have gone to school he had a very strict uniform. And what we have in this suitcase is stuff that he would have had to wear at school. This hat's way too... This is meant for kids, I think. I can't even get my hand out here.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. This is what Roald Dahl would look like.
Hang on.
Exactly like this.
It's like back in his day.
Back in his day, you know.
You got it.
Times have changed. There's probably my favourite Roald Dahl character, Miss Trunchbull. Quiet, you maggots! So let's figure out how tall you are. Go by the here and it'll tell you what character size you are. You are a complete wonker.
I couldn't even reach Miss Honey. Are you
So
sure?
you are fully Mr. Wonka.
Are you sure?
Well, not counting the ears, yeah.
Well, I don't mind being a complete wonker.
You are a
Just
complete
don't-
wonker.
Just don't say that the wrong way round.
Yes. Don't think I'll be BFG tool.
Roll down. Cool.
Probably not quite Roald Dahl tool.
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe tool.
Grandpa Joe tool. Oh, everyone loves Grandpa Joe.
So-
Look at how tall the BFG is.
Roald Dahl was a couple of inches taller than me. So Roald Dahl was a pilot for the RAF and he actually nearly lost his life whilst he was flying a plane. He had a plane crash and he fell out of the plane and when the plane had an impact he managed to get out of it in time, but there was a big explosion literally seconds as he rolled out of the plane. I think half of his face was on fire, but he was so lucky in that incident. Okay, so that's his favourite lunchtime.
That's a great favourite.
I'm not really a fan of shrimp.
I like shrimp.
No. Okay, so this is Claire, who's
Hi, Claire.
worked at the Roald Dahl Museum, very kindly said she would talk to us. How long have you worked here for, Claire?
I've worked here since the museum opened in 2005.
2005, so 11 years you've been working here. And what's the best part of your job working here?
The best part of working here is when you get to interact with kids and seeing them excited about literature and reading. It's so inspiring when you see a kid getting excited when they give them one of these Roald Dahl little notebooks.
Aww.
And you see them straight away writing their name in the front of it and going off around the museum and collecting their own ideas, and you never know, one of them may be the next author. So it's really exciting to see that. There's nothing better than a child excited about literature.
Brilliant. And before we finish, what is your favourite Roald Dahl story?
BFG.
The DFG, that is a good one.
This is quite an emotional room.
Quite an emotional moment.
Come in
you
here,
know.
feel a bit like
So
tingly.
a few years ago they moved Roald Dahl's actual writing hut. They moved it really carefully from his home just a few minutes away, and they placed it here, and this is exactly how Roald Dahl left his writing hut. This is where most of your favourite stories by Roald Dahl is written. Well, all of them
he wrote
really.
on the chair.
Yeah, so he sat on that chair.
On that chair.
He wrote on that chair.
And leaning over.
Leaning over, yeah, and he fixed it so it was comfortable for him. And he said he actually stabbed through at the bottom. I don't know if you can see. If I can get it too low down.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
because he has back problem,
He
and
did,
he's just
look, you can see there's a hole right at the back.
yeah, and that's where he sort of cut through to sort of get so he can be more comfortable.
Wow.
And you can see.
I did that to a sofa once.
I'm just sneaking up on Gracie, who's reading her own book in Roald Dahl's chair. You know.
Oh,
Hi.
hello. How are you?
Yeah, I see that you've got your book out. You've been feeling inspired by our visit today, and you thought, you know what, I'm going to sit in Roald Dahl's chair.
And
Well, get my book
read
out.
my own book,
That's right.
which consequently is just out.
It's just out now.
Just out now. Really good book for Christmas. For your kids, they'll love it. I feel very moved being here. I literally feel a bit like swirly. You might not know the meaning of the word swirly, but
I do know the word squirrely. Okay.
swirly.
So it looks like a cannonball or something, yeah, or like
right.
a big bullet sort of
Yeah.
thing. What it is, it's 40 years worth of chocolate wrappers that he kept in a big ball. Yeah, look. And it feels what it feels like,
Is
and
it
that's how
heavy?
I feel like.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's 40
years.
40 years I think it was.
My mum gave me this book just before I came here, and I just thought it was really interesting. It's a book, a recipe book written by Felicity and Roald Dahl, which I think is lovely. It's like such a partnership between two people and family. There's just a lovely picture in there of him and his grandson, and then they've got like the recipe for the Luke's birthday party. I just think that's a really nice idea.
really nice.
And then this is him and his wife standing at the front of their doors. I think it just illustrates how important sitting down with your family, having a family meal is, and that when they had a meal they were not allowed to talk about work or anything serious, and the food was one of the most important parts of their discussion. They said that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came from having a meal with chocolate and all of that. So yeah, I thought that was just really nice adding. So you were just in a private conversation,
Yes.
a little private moment that we
Yes.
had. And you were just saying it very genuinely, actually, that you came here in May this year to find inspiration
Yeah.
and went on a walk.
Because yeah, I think it's hard to like when you're writing and stuff to do it in towns or cities, like to have walks and stuff that aren't too noisy and you don't really get time to reflect. So I know Roald Dahl based a lot of his stories here, like Fantastic Mr. Fox, the BFG, Danny Champion of the World. Yeah, a lot of his stories came from the village. So in May, when I was trying to think of some new ideas for writing, I came to the village and stuff and just had spent a few times in the museum, walking around some of the country walks and stuff.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then
So
I did a bit of writing after in Costa. Am I allowed to
Smooth.
give another plug? Hot chocolate.
that's amazing.
Oompa loompa doopity doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doopity dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get if you guzzle love sweets?
Eat it as much as it. Roald Dahl, when he was buried here, and he was buried with a snooker cue, chocolate, and a power saw. I guess that might be in case he was maybe a bit worried that he woke up in a coffin or something and he wanted to escape if he could, I don't know. This is great. As you can see, there's a lot of things we've left here, like pencils, sketches, letters, jar references from the BFG. Yeah, so it's very reflective up here. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. But if it wasn't for Roald Dahl, I wouldn't have got into children's writing. So thank you very much, Mr. Dahl.
It's a bit of a reflective moment. Thank you, Mr. Dahl, from every author in the United Kingdom, for your creative thinking and exciting, adventurous stories.
So we have wrapped up today after being in Great Missenden, visiting the Roald Dahl Museum.
I love the fact that he worked from his chair.
Yeah.
That he made his own
armchair.
his own little kind of abyss, and that he cut out a hole in his chair to accommodate his back pain. As a writer, it's really important to have that space that you can write in, because otherwise,
Definitely.
you know, so it's consistent. I think that helps with consistency.
I think visiting his grave and seeing, you know, and just the view was spectacular.
that's
The
gorgeous.
beautiful view, and just seeing the children all in games are there as well. Like you see the children there leaving stuff on his grave, like whether it be letters or there was dreams there and like chocolate and stuff and drawings. So yeah, it was really interesting experience. Yeah, my latest book is called Tale at the Sweet Shop, but my first book is called Rolo, and this is a copy of it here. And if you'd like to read about it, it's about a boy called Max who tries to escape his horrible aunt and uncle. And he befriends a creature in the forest called Rolo. And you can find all the information about it on Amazon or on waterstones.com. So please check it out. Gracie.
And I have Silly Eric and the Birthday Cake. Oh my god! I read it to some kids the other day, and they were hysterical. It's just come out, so it's only been out for 2 weeks. So it's brand new off the press.
Brand new.
Yeah, and it's just fun reading it. It's fun, like, getting to know how the book is received by other kids. So if you want the book for Christmas, you can go onto sillyeric.co.uk, or Waterstones sell it as well on their thing.
Yes, or Ask Santa for it.
Ask Santa. If you've been a good child, he will give it.